Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I am the guy who picked Brendan Schaub to defeat Roy Nelson. And I'm here to talk about Kaue. I forget how to say his name. I watched the fucking footage. I forget how they say his name. Kaue Fernandes fighting Marc Diakese. Or Diakese. I forget which way to go on that one, too. Marc Diakese is 16-7, 30 years old, and he's got 1 inch of height over Kyle Fernandes, whose age I don't even know, let alone his fucking stats. And he is 8-1 as a pro. This guy making his debut here, he's got 6 finishes in his 8 wins, 2 decisions. 4 of his finishes come via TKO or KO, 2 via submission, and the other 2 are decisions. This guy's coming off 2 beautiful kicks. I have 1 minute head kick over this guy Felipe Douglas, which was a great highlight to have on your reel. Hit him with a beautiful lead left high kick, I think, in tight, and knocked him out. And the one before that, Jose Carvalho, or Arlie or whatever, and he knocked him out in a minute with a body kick. This guy, he's definitely a dangerous athlete, a dangerous young kid, and I think he's going to present problems for Diakese with pure aggression, because Diakese's a guy that likes to slow things down in one way or another, on the feet or on the ground. But Kyle Fernandes, I expect to be that exuberant kid, even though, again, I don't know his fucking age. But he's got enough skills, and they've shown to work at the LFA level, and I think it's going to be a fun fight for sure. He's got 2 submissions, as I said. I saw one of them, an armbar from the guard over this guy, Evandro. That was where his takedowns were failing him. One of the few fights where his takedowns were failing him. He was getting tossed around from the clinch and looked a little sloppy there. But, again, figured it out from the guard and ended up getting a sub in round 2, by the way. His one loss comes to this guy, Luan Sardinia. And that was a fight where he looked really good early on, and almost got the finish. Well, he had a lot of control and had him flattened out for a few seconds anyway, pounding on him at the end of round 1, but was not able to close the show, and then ran into a cardio wall, and that was it for him pretty much. He made it the distance, but which was impressive, him making it the distance in that fight, especially when you see how gassed he was, but he was gassed, and that is not so impressive. It's what cost him the fight. The guy Luan Sardinia, he's not exactly proven yet, but he seems to be a good fighter. So we'll wait to see how that loss looks with age. But I'm excited to see this guy fight because he is an exciting fighter, and I think he's going to bring a good test for Marc Diakese, who, again, I said is the ultimate neutralizer. This guy could be a berserker the way he's built, and, I think he's more powerful than he's shown generally. But he is a neutralizer. Some guys don't go full fucking kill because they've got to manage their own cardio and whatever. And Diakese, he'll slow things down if he can with some really sharp leg kicks on the feet, try to tame his opponent in a kickboxing bout. And on the ground, we've seen him neutralize opponents with wrestling. He's got just 1 submission, not much in the way of submission offense, but showing he can control some good fighters and subpar wrestlers at the UFC level. So Diakese, with all of his athleticism and all of his skills overall, I think he's good enough to beat this kid, Kyle Fernandes, whose name I've probably been saying wrong the whole time. Fernandes, like I said, he's got 2 subs, and that is how Diakese's been finished, but they were to excellent, dangerous submission artists, Rafael Alves, Joel Alvarez, and Dan Hooker. So a little forgiveness there, and his chin has looked strong. I'm taking Marc Diakese, even though, whatever, he's looked shaky at times, but I'm taking him to stay healthy enough in this fight, not get submitted, and tame Kyle Fernandes, whether it's with pure leg kicks, wrestling, or a mix of everything in the form of cardio. Taking over the fight in rounds 2 and 3. But I think Diakese's got a lot more going for him, and I think it's a smart bet on him at minus 170. So I played that. The kid excites me, and probably will be a few scares in there. But Diakese, again, he's got a strong enough chin, and I think he's going to give Kaue Fernandes a lot of problems over the course of 15 minutes. Like, share, subscribe, all that horse shit, and check out my other videos.